Hey, CDD97 here with another review, and today I'm sick. I know my throat hurts like, oh my goodness, like crazy, but I don't have anything else to do, so might as well just make videos for my lovely fans. So today I am doing, you can't see really well, but I am doing the most definitive guy of my Star Wars life. Darth Vader General Grievous has been just the most B.A. person ever. Like, I saw this movie 3 times in the theaters, episode 3, just because I wanted to see this General Grievous. He was the best. I don't care, like, just to see him is so scary and just shocking, and to me, like, he is the most coolest B.A. figure and character on Star Wars. And I have 10 figures of him. I'm pretty sure I don't have them all. I know I don't have them all. But I might be missing 1 or 2, so I'll just show you the first figure I got, and just go from there. This is the Revenge of the Sith, General Grievous. He's about as tall as every other figure, which isn't very correct. And you can see it's pretty plain for being a General Grievous. He was like one of the first 5 figures I got, so just thinking about playing with him outside in my like little driveway brings so much memories back. And I'm smiling so much right now just because, oh, it was so fun. Not knowing that my Star Wars passion would escalate to this. Anyway, you push down his head, and just his arms move, and he came with 4 lightsabers and a pistol. So, and he has ball-hinged knees, swivel legs, and a ball-jointed head, and ball-hinged, and swivel, I guess it would be, shoulders. I'm pretty sure they made this guy, and he was either in like the 30th anniversary, or I'm pretty sure he also came out in Revenge of the Sith. And honestly, his head doesn't look good whatsoever. Looks pretty not correct. They could have used a lot more paint on him. Just not that great of a figure, and he's in this action pose. His legs spread out. And just not a good figure. And I think the reason why I bought him was because of this pistol. I just love that pistol. And he has a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, swivel elbows, elbows, swivel hips, swivel waist, swivel torso pretty much, ball-hinged knees, and that's it. And then they came out with 1 more figure for Revenge of the Sith, I'm pretty sure. And it's the worst general. Well, actually, I can't say that. General Grievous, and they only they only used 2 paints, 3, 1 for his eyes, 1 just for his, then just 2 for his body that you can obviously see. And this guy came with his wheel bike, and yeah, his wheel bike, and that's just pretty much all I have to say. It's a ball-jointed head, swivel shoulders, and swivel swivel legs. not that great. I don't even know when this came out, considering the fact that my friend gave it to me. And it has this hard cape on with his symbol on the back. And sad thing is, on this cape, you can probably take it off. Heck yeah, you can take it off, but whenever you have it on, you can't do anything with this figure. And I don't know how much better it'd be without the cape, considering the fact that if you don't have these pretty much tied together, one arm sticks out like that. Like, who was this idiot that made that? Who wants their figures all lined up in a line and then General Grievous is commanding them and his arms just sticking out for no reason? That doesn't make any sense. So, don't get this figure. He has, I guess it's just supposed to be an action thing. It's really just stupid. And he has a ball-jointed head, swivel waist, ball-hinged shoulders, swivel arms, swivel swivel hips, swivel knees, and that's it. So not a good figure. Then they came out with this guy, and obviously I am not opening him up. It's the demise of Grievous, and it's whenever he's just about to execute Obi-Wan, and he starts shooting Grievous in the chest with the blaster pistol. Flames are coming out. It's using the exact same mold as this one, only he has flames. And really, really cool looking figure. Just not going to open him because how are you going to play with him? Back of the packaging is awesome. You see General Grievous exploding on the left. Just great, great, great. I think every collector should have one of those, just because they're pretty neat. Now, 2008 comes along, and the Clone Wars movie comes out. So, what do? They make a General Grievous. And I just got this guy loose for $2 at Comic-Con. Didn't come with the other arms, so I'm just stuck with these 4 arms, like that, which is pretty cool. And you know, they did a pretty good job with this. He's so skinny. He's probably like, I don't know, probably like 3 millimeters thick. Not that big. And yeah, I'm pretty sure that you could just take these arms off and then put normal ones on, but this is the ones I'm stuck with. So anyway, he had a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, and swivel waist, surprisingly, swivel legs, and that was it. Then they made another Clone Wars General Grievous, and he had a lot more articulation, and I don't know if it was really needed, considering that this guy always falls over. And this is the Lair of Grievous General Grievous. Oh man, my throat's calling me. And you could take off his, I'm pretty sure one of his shoulder plates and put battle damage on it, take off one of his arms and put battle damage on it, and take off his helmet and put battle damage one on it. So that was really cool. Sadly, this one doesn't have 4 arms, but it's alright. You can tell how big his feet are compared to the whole figure. Kinda looks weird, but especially because Look at how much of his legs take up his body. It's probably like 2/3 leg and then just 1/3 of his actual waist up. But I don't know. I don't mind it. Just kind of looks weird. Anyway, this General Grievous has a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, ball-jointed waist, ball-hinged shoulders, swivel arms, or swivel wrists, ball-jointed legs, ball-hinged knees, and swivel legs. So, or no hinge in the knees. Yep, never mind. I apologize for that. So everybody should, in the Clone Wars, should have that figure, and anybody who's into it. And then they came out with a double pack, and it was 2010, pretty much like the rise or fall of Grievous. And this is what Grievous looked like before anything, before any of that. When I think it was his escape pod crashed, and they could only recover his brain and heart. And then they just made his body out of animal bones and everything else like that, and then he was just taught by General Grievous. Anyway, this figure is super, super cool. He comes with an exclusive rifle. They packed him by himself, and he came with this rifle, I'm pretty sure, but still, exclusive to this figure only. Has wrapping, like bandages around it. A really cool sci-fi design. He has this hard cape with a vibro blade on it. And that's what the vibro blade looks like. Super cool that they even, I didn't know they had a vibro blade afterwards. But he still has his emblem, his Grievous emblem, and he has holes in it from battle damage. And I could just elaborate on this figure forever. And he's way taller than the first General Grievous. That's pretty darn tall. Anyway, surprisingly not that much articulation. I'll show you his head, his actual face first. Not what you would expect General Grievous to look like. And it kind of looks like they were giving him a smile, which doesn't really work. Anyway, it kind of looks like the devil otherwise. And this helmet just kind of makes it even look more fierce. But he has ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, swivel wrists. Yeah, no other articulation in the arms. Swivel waist, swivel knee, or swivel waist, ball-hinged knees, and that's it. So you can't put this guy in a lot of action figure poses, but he's just awesome to have. Like, just awesome. And you can get him at Toys R Us. You probably can't anymore, but he also came with this one. And this is, I don't know if I'd say definitive General Grievous, but pretty darn close. And you can see instead of just replacing his arms, they have pegs. And you can just hook his arms in, and now he just has one arm. And sadly, it isn't movie accurate. It's pretty thick. His arms weren't that thick in the movie, which is really sad. I wish they could get one good General Grievous. And he can't stand correctly. He probably just needs to be in a slouching position. But this guy is freaking tall as well. There's a side-by-side. He didn't come with anything. He just kind of looks worn down, battle damaged, weathered. And he has a ball-jointed head, ball-hinged shoulders, swivel arms, swivel waist, or swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged shoulder or ball hinged knees, and ball hinged legs. So finally they put articulation in the legs, in the ankles. So if you don't want to get that double pack because you have that one, you want a cooler General Grievous, you could get the Revenge of the Sith Vintage Collection General Grievous. And this one, I have to say, is probably my favorite out of the two General Grievouses. And it's just a repaint, or just a repaint of that one. And same articulation, so I'm not going to go over it because it's long enough. And just the cape is why you need to buy it. That cape is just awesome. And it has these pockets for lightsaber hilts. How cool is that? On both sides. So this is pretty darn long, so I'm just going to let you guys go. And I don't know if I'm going to make another video today because my throat's killing me. So may the Force be with you.